significant market changes on the currencies and commodity market. Oil price have performed, how it is. Precious metals, how it is growing. Industrial metals, how it is performing. Agricultural commodity trends. Soft commodities, how is it going? Dollar index, how it is performing. Other advanced economies, currencies, how they are performing. Emerging economies, currencies, how they are performing. All these are vital. Look at the oil price. $72 per barrel. That's nearly 50% year-to-date growth. Brent, nearly $75 per barrel. That is 48% growth. Natural gas has moved to $5. That's around 86% year-to-date growth. So plenty of changes. Gold is moving 1754. And now that's a reduction. If you look at the year-to-date, it has come down. And it will further come down with tapering is on, dollar getting moving up in terms of strengthening positivity in terms of US economy. Silver is around $22 per ounce. That's also down nearly 15%. That's a trend when it comes to precious metals. Industrial metals, let's look at it. Copper, $9,300 per ton, more than 20% up. Aluminium, nearing 3,000, 2,900 I should say. It's up by nearly 45% year to date. Nickel, nearly 20,000, 19,000 per ton, a surge more than 16%. That's what it is. So there is a tremendous amount of opportunity. Corn, when it comes to soft commodities, agricultural commodities, if you look at, that's very important. Then we have soft commodities also. Corn is around $5.27 per bushel and up by more than 20% year to date. Wheat is $7 per bushel and a surge by more than 11%. Soya bean is around $13 and surged by 15%. All the commodities are going up and up. Corn prices surged mainly, the US production forecast and also raised demand's expectation for the corn. Wheat was unaffected by harvest pressure, though the Australia's second consecutive bumper crop near harvest, which could see tight global supplies. Soya bean is, that is also the market consolidated the earlier, now it is just holding, but year to date if you look at it, it's 15% up. Soft commodities like cocoa, it's up by 6.5%. Cocoa prices are supported by signs of improving chocolate sales and lower bean stockpiles at US ports, as well as some of the worries about supplies and crop diseases in part of the Western Africa, right from Ivory Coast. Now, if you look at the coffee, $186 per pound, rather 186, and has surged by more than 38%. Coffee surge boost by improving demand and supply concerns, mainly in top producer, Brazil. Sugar, nearly $20 per ton, surged by more than 39% year to date. Sugar claims on the signs of good demand and prospect for tighter supplies. The dollar, if you look at it, turned positive. Dollar index is moving nearly 93.4 and a surge nearly 3.9%. Dollar hit a 3-week high against a basket of currencies last week after data showed that US retail sales unexpectedly increased in August, easing some of the concerns about sharp slowdown in the economic growth. If you look at the emerging market currencies, Euro 1.17, weakened by nearly 4%. Advanced economies, I should say, emerging markets, I'll brief you in a minute. Euro fallen in relation to dollar demand, because when dollar is strengthening, the rest of the currencies ideally should fall. Pound was at 1.38 by end of last week and it's flat this year. Yen 109.9, I should say 110 against the US dollar by end of the week and is weakened by nearly 6%. So Swiss franc again weakened by 5% to 0.93. All the currencies in the advanced economies are weakened against US dollars. On the emerging market side, Indian rupee 73.48 and I should say it's flat as it stands. South African rand was at 14.7 against dollar by end of the last week and is flat year to date. Brazil real was at 5.28 against the dollar by end of the last week and has weakened by 1.75% year to date. Russian ruble was at 72.87 against dollar by end of the last week and has strengthened by close to 2% year to date due to surge in oil prices. Chinese yuan at 6.46 against dollar and has strengthened by close to 1%. So plenty of volatility in the market. Commodities are strengthening, currencies, advanced economies are weakening, and still the emerging market currencies are seeing the wire media and they are either flat or marginally down. So plenty of opportunities to monitor these markets, financial markets, and make sure there's a profit taking in the frame, whether short or medium or long-term realization. It depends on the overall outlook in terms of macroeconomic fundamentals and the political as well as economic convergence in terms of policy making.